All right, today we're going to look at Study Link 7.2, Fraction of Problems for Everyday Math, 4th grade. And we have a little story here to start us. Teresa had 24 cookies. She gave 1/6 to her sister and 3/6 to her mother. So, first, fill in the whole box. That means what is the whole group we have here? And the whole group is 24 cookies in the whole group. And for the other part here, let's break it down a little bit to the side. So this is our situation, but let's actually start by breaking down fractions a little bit. So I'm going to write 1/6 down here. And what do these numbers mean in 1/6? And the bottom number tells us the number of equal parts or groups. So for 1/6, it would be 6 equal parts or groups. And that number is also called the denominator. And the top number is telling you how many of those equal groups or parts did you use or give away or whatever. And that is called the numerator. So what we need to look at here is 6 equal groups. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to draw 6 boxes because we have 6 equal groups. And now we need to put 24 cookies into the boxes. And you could do that the slow way by counting one by one. For example, you could go 1 cookie, 2 cookies, 3 cookies, until you get to 24. But at this point, you probably know how to divide 24 by 6. Which is 4, so each box or each group is going to have 4 cookies. So I'm just going to write a 4 in each box because each group will have 4 cookies. And now, what do we have? Well, the sister has 1 of those groups, so this goes to the sister. And the mother, she's got 3 of the 6 groups, so that's going to the mother. So the sister is going to get 4, right? And the mother is going to get 4 plus 4 plus 4, or 4 times 3. The mom's getting 12 cookies. And then what's this here? Well, that's what's left over. So there are 8 left over. So be sure to draw your own version and show your work. But that's how you can figure out those answers. Of B, C, and D. And then we can keep using the same method for these other ones. So 1/3 of 18, 2/3 of 18. Let's look at that real quick. So again, just to review this, the number on the bottom here, the 3 means 3 equal groups. So if I'm going to split 18 into 3 groups, it's going to be 18 divided by 3. So each group would be 6. And then one of those groups is 1/3. So 1/3 is 6. If I did 2 of the groups, add those together, that's going to show you how much is 2/3 of 18. And for your other ones, you can use the same strategy. So 1/5 of 35 is what we have next. So again, the 5 is 5 equal groups. And if I split 35 into 5 groups, 35 divided by 5, how many are in each group? It's going to be 7. So 1/5 of 35 is that much. The next one, 4/5 is how much, which you can see there. And then I think these other ones, you can just keep doing the same method. So you would put 40 into 4 groups. You would put 16 into 8 groups. And there's quicker ways to do this, but in the beginning, that's how I would recommend doing it to help you understand what this means. And now 11, I'm going to give you some hints here. What is 1/4 of 10? And you'll notice if you try to do that, you can't put equal groups, 10 into equal groups with 4 groups. So let me rephrase this. So we're basically saying 1/4 of 10 is another way of saying, so let's say 4 friends are sharing 10 brownies. How much would each friend get? So I know each friend's going to get at least 2 brownies. So my red friend will get 2, my blue friend will get 2, my green friend will get 2, and my yellow friend will get 2. But then we have 2 brownies left and 4 people. So how would you split up those 2 brownies? You probably need to chop them into pieces, and then everybody's getting a piece of the brownie. So if we look again at the question, your answer is going to be everyone's getting 2, and you also need to have a fraction there. So what fraction was left for people to get? And for your explaining, you could just write something like what we just did. So if 10 friends shared 4 brownies, then each friend would get, and to figure out the fraction there, just look at how we split up the brownies. What is this fraction that's blue or red? What fraction does each person get in addition to the 2? And then quickly, for the bottom part, we just have some division, and you can use the big 7 or partial quotients method. So I'm going to go straight to, I know 4 times 20 gives me 80, and then there's 12, and then 4 times 3 gives me 12, so there's 0. So the answer is 20 plus 3, or 23. So the rest of them, you can just do on your own. And that is all for tonight. Thank you very much. Bye.